Durant dishes to George. 6 to shoot. Reed, good, and Paul gets the assist. Reed's got his first points in this one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Korver, good. Chicago leading by 4. Paul passes to George. Back to Durant. The feed to George. Durant kicks to Paul. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Schroeder. Shoots from 12. That one wide left.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Here is Korver following the basket by Chris Paul. Outside Millsap to the right side. Thompson against Korver. Korver kicks it over to Schroeder. And Durant sends it back. The dish to Reed. Fires the 3. No good from Durant. Now Schroeder. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Horford, no luck. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
George. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Chicago leads by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
So for Chicago right now, Curry is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Davis, and it's Durant, and it's James in at the 3, the small forward.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. It worked that last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
DeRozan dishes to Curry. From deep three-point. Look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness.
Teague drives in, and Davis sends it back. Feeds it to DeRozan. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Teague. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Great D that time from Davis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. He hits the second from the line. Atlanta trails by 10. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Splitter sets a screen. Hardaway passes to Splitter. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that. You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with a timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Atlanta. On defense, Chicago. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And Bazemore kicks to Teague. To the middle. Can they get it? Bazemore gets the bucket.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Here's the three. Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
For Atlanta, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw good, Teague.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Curry, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Curry dishes to Durant. Davis, the pass to DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 5 to shoot. It's LeBron with the drive, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And stolen by James. Jumps up, and the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Bazemore, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Outside Teague. He feeds it to Splitter. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Splitter's got his second basket of the night. Davis kicks to James. Now the pass to Durant, and Curry has it in the corner. Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Korver. Here's Bazemore. Splitter sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Bazemore dishes to Millsap. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Atlanta making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Reedy's checked in for Kevin Durant. Left side Curry. LeBron passes to Davis. The drive by James. Feeds it to Reed. And stolen by Splitter. Korver against Curry. Dishes to Bazemore. Korver, a screen on Davis. Passes it to Schroeder. On the wing, Korver. 6 on the shot clock. Splitter inside. Reed covering. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Thiago Splitter. Splitter's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Lots of room. Again, Millsap missing.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. You can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
For Chicago, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Atlanta making some changes. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Korver. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Chicago also making some changes. George is checked in for Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Paul subbed in for Steph Curry. Splitter. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the fact he lacks a little dexterity and even creativity to be an elite finisher.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first one falls.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Schroeder, defended by Paul. Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
It's Thompson off the drive, and he gets it to go.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Schroeder, no luck. And we finished one half of basketball. It's Chicago. They lead by 12. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Paul Millsap out there with Horford. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's Teague, and it's Splitter in at the center. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Now here's Horford. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Curry kicks to Davis. Millsap with the steal. The finish. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
Korver against DeRozan. Reed dishes to James. Here's Curry. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Steph Curry.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Splitter sets a screen. Right side Korver. And again, it's Atlanta.
It's still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Chicago calls timeout.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Well, I love that sweet up fake, Kevin. It worked like a charm there and gave him a clear path to the lane and then to the hoop.
Well, that move is one of the prettiest out there if you can pull it off. They get it back.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Now here's Teague. He has 5. Millsap has the open look. Again, Millsap missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Here's Teague. Outside Korver. From deep. And Davis pulls it down. Chicago leading by 12. And DeRozan. Oh!